Hey everybody, Alex from SeemsGoodMagic.com here, and we're back doing another Guilds of Ravnica Intermediate Swiss Draft League. Underrealm Lich, I played against it a couple times, haven't played with it, but it's a great card for Golgari, so I think we'll take it. Powerful. Otherwise we have Artful Takedown, Direct Current, Conclave Guildmage, Legionnaire. Pretty good cards in here, but we'll take the Mythic. Follow-up pick. The best card is Guild Summit, maybe? Gargoyle because it's colorless. Healer's Hawk. Muse Drake. Pretty weak pack, quite frankly. You can totally splash Guild Summit. It's a fun card to play. Gargoyle probably makes the deck a little bit easier because it's colorless. So we probably go Gargoyle, which I'm okay with. Alright, Crawl Swarm. Pretty good actually, especially with Underrealm Lich rather. Dowser of Lights in here. Bodyguard. We'll take the Swarm. Evasive. Good win con. Got some good Golgari evasion going right now. That's unusual. Okay, so we have Painter now. Sunhome Stalwart, pick 4. This card is very good. Take the Selesnya Guildgate. There's a Healer's Hawk again. Feels a little bit early to take the Gate. Feels a little bit early to take the Painter. But none of these cards are going to be playable alongside this Stalwart. Golgari is also typically open, which is worthy of noting. I think we'll go Painter. It's early, and Stalwart is a better card, but I want to play the Lich. We have a pretty good start anyway. I mean, it's early, so I could just take the Stalwart, but I don't care. I like Golgari. Like I said, it's typically open. Wow. A lot of goodies in here. Camaraderie on the splash, probably fine, but I'm looking at Glaive. There's Might of the Masses, Burglar Rat, Severed Strands. All of these are uncolored and good. I'm going to take the Glaive. I think Glaive might be at its best in Golgari, and we already have some more incentive to go Guildgate heavy, so even though Might of the Masses is fantastic, I love Glaive of the Guild Pact. It's rapidly become one of my favorite cards in the format. And I found for the most part it's pretty easy to build around because not every draft, but pretty often gates go late. I mean, if someone else is on the gate plan, then you're not going to find many, but when they're not, you can get it. Like we could take it here, and we don't really need a Flower Flourish, so okay. We'll take the gate. Canopy is a really nice sideboard card to have, actually, because it's important to be able to deal with this information campaign, as we sadly found out last draft, but I'm still hopeful I can find another one. In the meantime, let's get the gate train going here. Okay, here we have Golgari Guildgate, Iron Shell Beetle, Forager. There's a Bats. I'm not a huge Bat fan. Golgari Guildgate is straight up, you know, good mana fixing for us. And works for 2 cards. Beetle is just good. Golgari has some very good tools that are going to work well with the Beetle. I think I'm going to go Gate, despite that. Okay, Sprouting Renewal. Typically not excited by this card, particularly in Golgari, but considering how important this card probably is to be able to beat this information campaign, I'm going to take it over the Okapi. Okay, could take the circuitous route. I really don't like this card, though. Even with a Guildgate plan, I'm just not excited by it, but we'll take the Beetle. Do like that. Very good with the glaive. Okay, Veiled Shade. Better in Dimir. Certainly fine here, though. Alright, we'll take the bats now. There's a Utopia in there, but we'll take bats. None of these cards matter. We'll just cut the green card. Ah, I got the Canopy back, but I think since we already have the Sprouting Renewal, we're good. I'm going to take the Guild Gate. I mean, this also is more versatile because it takes out flyers, but let's get the gates going now. 3 gates in pack 1 is a good start. We did 9 last time, and it worked perfectly fine. I guess we'll take the guard. I don't know. Last pick, Is It card. Sorry, not going down Is It path here. Legion Warboss. Well, let's see if it's worth anything. That would have been pretty good if we'd gone down a... it's worth 46 cents. I don't think I'm going to concern myself with it. So here... not much, to be honest. Really not. Could splash for Legion Warboss. It's a sweet card. It really is a sweet card. We have... could find a Gateway Plaza. The thing is, I'm not giving up anything here. Like, Siege Worm, obviously more of a Selesnya card. It's fine. I don't really want it. We already have some pretty big top end. The Swarm, the Lich, and the Gargoyle are going to do us just fine, I think. I think we'll take the Warboss. This pack is devoid. I mean, I could splash for Rock Charger. Actually, that's not a terrible idea, actually. Okay. Because we already have double Selesnya Guildgate. That kind of makes sense, actually. And this card, I mean, this card is super strong. Okay. We'll consider it. Awesome with Glaive the Guild Pact as well? Sure. Ritual of Soot. Well, that's pretty good. Splash for Murmuring Mystic. I mean, I wish, but we have 0 instants and sorceries currently, so I feel like it's not going to do much. There's also Generous Stray, but Ritual of Soot does actually make sense. Kills a lot of things. Gives us some pretty good aggro protection. Boros and Izzet are a big deal. And being able to deal with them is nice. God, Murmuring Mystic is so good. We're going to take the Soot. We're going to get some Soot going here. Disinformation campaign, jeez. We don't have any Surveil, so it's not even worth trying to splash for it. Could go Gorgon. There's also Burglar Rat. Burglar Rat is sweet with the Glaive. Just a win con that can randomly make your opponent discard. Good value. You don't mind if it goes to your graveyard, but Pitiless Gorgon is nice because it can attack and block anything. Not everything, I guess. Burst Strike doesn't do much against, but still very good. And Vivid Revival, we only have 1 multicolor card, so not really feeling that. So really, it's Gorgon versus Burglar Rat. They're both good. I think considering we have no removal, I'll probably opt for Death Touch. It's also really good with Glaive. I mean, they both are, but Death Touch is particularly good with Glaive. Gives you guaranteed kill on 2 things. Alright. Price of Fame. I love Mnemonic Betrayal. Lurcher would be good. Guildgate would be good. Definitely taking the Price of Fame, though. Tough to go wrong with premium removal. Okay. Pax Favor, Recluse, Child of Night. Child of Night, good with the Glaive, but Recluse gives you some flying protection, which we kind of want. Because, like I said, we're probably not playing the bats. Most of the time, I'm just underwhelmed enough where I'm not going to be happy playing it. It is evasive, but... and Pax Favor is good. It is good. But I'd probably take Recluse. We're already looking like a good late game plan, so let's take the Recluse. Siege Worm would be fine too, but like I said, we're kind of... our late game plan is on lockdown. We've got the Glaive, amazing late game, the Lich, the Swarm, the Gargoyle. Maybe Lich isn't like broken late game plan, but it's still pretty good. Vigor Spore Worm is amazing with Glaive. It actually becomes straight up unblockable. It's also a Selesnya Guildgate, but I think Vigor Spore Worm is kind of exactly what these decks want. And we may not splash for Rock Charger. That may be. There's also a Spinal Centipede in there, but the worm, I think the Worm is better. So here we probably just take a Selesnya Guildgate. over Siege Worm and Crawl Forager and Child of Night. That's fine. None of these cards matter. Silent Dart is pricey. It is removal. Okapi's pretty bad. I guess we'll take the Silent Dart. I don't really want to play it. It's clunky, but consider it. Dimir Guildgate. Yep. Taking it over Trooper. Because Trooper's not very good anyway. Okay. Can take the Canopy now. Happy to have it. Good to have these sideboard tools at our disposal. We'll take the Dimir Locket and pass all the rest of the goodies for people. So we do actually need quite a few playables, but in a pinch I can play Sprouting Renewal and not feel bad about it. Splashing Rock Charger seems pretty easy actually with triple Selesnya Guildgate. I don't think that'd be too difficult. And like I said, I can play Silent Dart. Honestly, I don't think I have played this card yet. I've played against it. It's clunky, but I'm sure it's playable. Okay, here we'll take the Lurcher over the Painter and the Elemental. Pax Favor, pretty good. Guess we'll just, well, yeah, it doesn't matter. Okay. Alright. I like where we're at. Ooh, let me just get Fine Finality. That seems good. Also, we've got Vigorspore Worm in here, which I'd like to wheel. We'll see if that happens. Probably, more likely wheel the Centipede. Or, I don't know, actually. Maybe either one. This pack has some pretty good cards in it for Dimir, but obviously taking Fine Finality because it's fantastic. So we have double board wipe in here? Wow. Okay. Here we probably just take another Murmuring Mystic. That's scary. All right, we'll take the Deadweight. Give us some more early protection. Hope to wheel the Mystic with the Quasi-Duplicate in the same pack. That's nasty. All right, taking Deadweight. Here. I don't want to play Circuitous Route just because I don't think it's a very good card. I guess we'll take Mephitic Vapors. It's a nice sideboard card to have against certain decks. Can really help you out in a pinch sometimes. Although since we already have double board wipe, we're probably okay. We do need some more creatures and gates. So we've got our work cut out for us here, but I think we're okay. Splash for a Chemister's Insight? Probably not. Pilfering Imp kind of makes sense for our deck, but Centipede's good too. There's also Dimir Guildgate. And another Hitchclaw Recluse. All of these are good. Probably prefer the Centipede. I'm always pretty impressed with this card. We're a little bit lacking in the early game department, and Pilfering Imp is okay. I mean, it has flying. And I think the ability is obviously good. It's good with the Lurcher, the Worm, the Painter. This isn't really a Painter deck either. It's playable in here, but I feel like this is more of the beatdown Golgari that wants that. Yeah, so Imp versus Centipede. I feel like Imp doesn't impact the board enough, and we want some more board impact. So I'm going to take the Centipede, which really makes attacks more difficult for your opponent too. So I want to make sure we get some more gates, at least a couple more. We could wheel them. So we could take another Recluse because we need probably 4 more cards. And I think we got to take the Recluse because we got to make sure we have enough actual, cards to play in the deck. But I do Necrotic Wound. That one's pretty awesome. Okay, taking the removal over the creatures here. I do wish we had some more gates. So let's see if we can end up wheeling them. That would be nice. Might of the Masses. Pretty nice. Okay, taking over the Bats and the Never Happened. So we can take Siege Worm now. Still really don't have enough. I mean, Vivid Revival is cool with the, multicolor rare and mythic we have, but I'm going to take the Siege Worm. Okay, take a Centipede. And then maybe we don't have to splash the Rock Charger, even though we still can. We'll have to see. Alright, got the Guild Gate back. Great news. Brings us up to 6. I'd like to get some more. May not get the chance to, but I guess none of these cards really matter. Six gates is fine. 7 would be ideal, I think, but I'm not sure we're going to get that luxury. None of these cards matter. Okay, looks like we ran out of gates. 6 is a little bit lighter than I'd like, but it's okay. So we do have to figure out a cut here. Might be the painter, actually. Yeah, it's probably the painter. Because then we have enough late game. We probably have enough early game. I'm still okay splashing for Rock Charger. I guess if you don't get the mana, you can still, pitch it to a Crawl Swarm or something. But I do feel like Rock Charger rather wins games, so at the very least, a good tool to have. Maybe I actually cut the Silent Dart because it's not a very good card. Yeah, we want to keep 15 creatures. I kind of like that. That makes sense. All right. Let us figure out a cut. Yeah, I think I'm fine cutting Silent Dart. I'm comfortable with that. This card is, I've said, I mean, it's clunky. It is clunky. I almost feel like if it was, I wonder if it was like, would I like it more if it was 4 on the top end and 1 to activate? I'm not sure. Maybe someone else you can talk about that. But I think this is the deck. And I know it, maybe at first glance you're like, well, you didn't get the gate synergies you wanted, but I actually do think this deck is pretty powerful. Anytime you've got multiple rare board wipes, you should be feeling pretty good. We have some premium removal. Maybe a bit too much top end, which isn't great. You can get gunked up pretty good, but I don't think we have a ton of other tools we can do. We could swap some of our late game for a Sprouting Renewal. That might not be a terrible idea, but I think at any point in the game, a 2/2 Vigilance is really not that great. Especially in a deck that wants to Convoke, I mean, we have the Undergrowth synergy, so this is gonna take away from that. I think we rock and roll like this and see what we can do. We've got the Ritual of Soot if if they're just going off early. We've got this. We've got some early deadweight. Necrotic Wound is not an early play. This is something that can give us protection a little mid and late. Hitchclaw Recluse can block for us relatively early. Centipede is better when you have a ton of creatures, and we don't have a ton. Painter can still win games, and 2/3 bodies are okay. I think we're just going to have to be satisfied with this. So we're not going to play any planes for the Rock Charger. We're going to hope that 3 Selesnya Guild Gates are good enough. So we already have 4 green and 3 black. And if we sort by color, we are slightly more black than green, but not much. But we do have more double black too. So we'll err on the side of black. And what did I say again? I had 4 green and 3 black. So we want to go make sure they don't throw any planes in there. So if we did something like this, it would be 6, 7, 8, 9 black, 9 green. 9/9 is probably still a good idea. We need both relatively early. We do technically need both. Well, we don't need double green actually, because Siege Worm can be convoked. That's true. We could do something like this. This would be 10, 10/8. 10/8. Let me see if there's enough to justify that. There's probably not. I think an even split is honestly just fine. Although, yeah, you do want to be able to cast Ritual of Soot on turn 4. Hmm. Kind of talking myself into doing a 10-8 here. Hmm. I mean, it is going to be important that we have the double black to cast Ritual of Soot on turn 4. Because this format can be that quick. Hmm. Alright. I think we're going to do 10-8. So that means something like this. Yeah. Or wait. 2, 3. Wait, no. Oh, I have to do this. That's right. Okay. Um. Yeah. 8, 9, 10 black. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 green. Okay. All right. Cool. Looks like fun. Got some cards I haven't played before. I guess just Underwhelm Lich. I think the rest I have played actually, but still. Splashing for Rock Charger is a little bit unusual, but this deck can make it work. All right. This is it. We'll see you round 1. Round 1, keeping. All right. Board wipe works. Okay. Centipede, sure. Huh. Seems a bit early. Well, um, guess I'll play the Shade. I'd rather offer the trade here than, because I mean they're not playing a third land yet. So to me it makes more sense to offer the block. Oh, nothing you say, huh? That's actually kind of weird. But let's I guess we can be the aggressor now. Hmm. Sure. Okay. Pass. No play. Hmm. So why don't we do the Lich? Then Ritual of Soot. Gets even better. Okay. All right. Take our medicine here. Um. Hmm. Yeah, I guess we take the siege worm. We don't have the second green for it yet, but well, I guess if I take the beetle, I can cast the beetle. Well, I see, I see. Okay. If I take the beetle, yeah, I like that more actually. I take the beetle, I play the swamp, I ritual, I play beetle, I pump lich, attack. Got it. Okay. So we go land. We go ritual of soot. We go beetle, we pump the lich. We get in for 5, we take a quarter of their life. We have 2 creatures in graveyard, so at least Necrotic Wound can do something. Plus we have Find Finality, which is obviously a pretty big deal too. Okay. I guess we'll take the gate. Okay. So we kind of got to win in a hurry here. Because that Sonic Assault will get us otherwise. I may need to just Necrotic Wound to save damage. Probably not, actually. Let's just take our medicine here. We're not dead to Sonic Assault yet, so that's probably fine, actually. Yeah, Gargoyle makes sense. So, I think we just Finality here. Leave up the Necrotic Wound. Put the counters on our Lich. And then put the Centipede counter on there too. And for 4. So they've got to leave up the Sonic Assault probably to take us to 1. That's interesting. So we'll kill that and win, I suppose. Okay. So they got a little land screwed there, which helped us. We need to lower the curve of the deck pretty dramatically, so we'll probably cut like a siege worm. Vapors doesn't really deal with anything. I guess we bring in like a sprouting renewal. Could do the dart too. And then we cut. Maybe we cut the gargoyle too. I don't like being so low on creatures. And this is kind of like a creature card, but it's not really doing what we want. Could cut the painter. That way I'm less reliant on actual creature cards. That's true. Creature cards in the graveyard mean less reliant on having creature cards in the graveyard. Yeah, it's... So then it's like 14 creatures, which is acceptable amount. Not great, but acceptable. But it does make our Necrotic Wound and Might of the Masses a lot less good. I'm not sure we have a way to combat that. But these four, we have more than enough ways to win, I think. And we need to make sure that we're protecting ourselves early. Maybe I do the bats instead of the sprouting renewal. Get some actual creature cards going. And maybe I cut. Maybe the charger can go. I don't like splashing against aggro. Splashing against slower decks is fine though. Gives you something to do mid to late. I could take the renewal here. Okay. Still a little bit creature card light. But I'm trying to lower the curve. I guess this is what we gotta do. Well, we're gonna keep this. Not a terribly exciting hand, but keepable one nonetheless. Don't find myself playing Silent Dart too often. Okay. Fine finality. Well, something to work towards. The Guild Mage. Alright. Probably do the Pitiless Gorgon here. Because I think we're going to offer a trade. Whereas they definitely attack into Recluse. But they may be a little bit more hesitant about attacking into Gorgon. Maybe not. I mean, if they have the Sure Strike, then they certainly won't. But because then they can even copy it, I think. Well, no, the converted mana cost. Okay. Yeah. Well, it costs one less to cast. So if they play a red mana, they can't. Can they copy it? Because is it one? I think it's still two converted mana costs, but it costs one less to cast. Maybe it is. Maybe it does actually reduce the converted mana cost. I'm not sure. Okay. Thankfully, they did not attack into the thing, which is good. Price of Fame is also good. So I think we'll leave up Silent Dart for now. We're just working towards, we're going to leave up Silent Dart and leave up Price of Fame. Do all that good stuff. Okay, got the Whisper Agent. Okay. So we'll kill the Whisper Agent, I guess. I think we'll leave up the Price of Fame here. Okay. Okay, we can Finality, I guess, but I don't think I actually want to yet, because I want to get that boost going. So I'm not going to bust the Price of Fame either. Actually, we're gonna go Recluse here and then pass. It's set up for a nice find finality. They're gonna tap plus, I guess they're gonna get in for 8 and take us to 4, but we're gonna be able to wipe their board. No guarantees it's going to be good enough because we are taking quite a bit of damage here, but I think this is I guess it puts us in oh, Gravitic Punch too, geez. Well, that's actually not that big of a deal. Okay, so we take some medicine here. Then we'll attack back for 3 because Find Finality. Yeah. Okay, so we'll attack for 3. Find Finality, pump the Recluse. Play the Demir Guildgate. Oh, they got us. Okay. Well, it's going to be a tough battle. We don't have any life gain either, and we were right at the point of getting there, but we didn't get there. So we were hoping, really hoping there. But they got a lot of direct damage, so it's going to be a challenge. It's okay. Nothing in life is easy. So let's make this work. What can we do? No life gain, right? These decks are a lot easier to beat when you have 1,000 peacemakers or 1,000 ways to gain life, which we just do not have. So what can we do? I'm not seeing anything. I don't see anything. We gotta just survive. Seems pretty obvious, but let's bring in a painter and cut, I guess, like a gargoyle. We're just looking for anything that can lower the curve. Anything. All right. So we gotta play first. And yeah, I guess I gotta be more, okay, I'll be more willing to burn cards too, I think. Which also isn't great. You can run out of gas really easily, but we gotta be more willing to burn cards here. Okay, we'll keep. And by burn cards, I mean, I guess I should have just, I guess I had to use, what's his face? The name's escaping me right now. The Price of Fame. I needed to use that to prevent the extra damage there. We can get the glaive down because we can still cast the Recluse next turn. Alright, no play is good news for us. Yeah, maybe we do the Centipede instead. Get a little damage going. Cool. It's a lot of direct currents, jeez. Alright, Piston Fist Cyclops. So we'll go Gate, equip the Recluse. Well, pretty fortunate victory for us because our opponent had a kind of really good deck against us in particular because we have the board wipes, but they don't even care about attacking us with creatures. Multiple direct currents. They have Gravitic Punch, so they can just, target their own dudes. They have the Beam Splitter Mage, so they could destroy us without actually attacking us, which makes this much more challenging. Like I said, board wipes, though good, especially against aggro, I would argue are better against like Boros or Selesnya than they are against Izzet, because Izzet basically only needs two creatures to really go off, and maybe even one, with all their jumpstart, pump spells or whatever. So happy to get a victory. Basically beat them because they got land screwed, so we'll take it. All right, we'll see you round two. Round two, play first. It's a keep. It's slow though, but I don't really want to mull it. Okay. All right. So aggro into aggro. I found this format to be more aggro decks than mid-range and control. That's been my experience. Alright, let's drop the Gorgon. And I guess we'll attack. Okay. Okay. Good draw. I guess we can play the Siege Worm, but I think we'll attack and play the Lich instead. Rather get some damage in if I can. I'm going to accept that trade. It also makes our necrotic wound a little bit better, which is nice. Okay. Alright, let's see what we get. Take the gate. Take the centipede. Centipede going to the graveyard though does. Why don't we go? Probably makes more sense to go swamp. Okay, I think we go swamp. Play it. Swing with Lich. And then drop Siege Worm. So 1 mana -3/-3 is a good tool to have at our disposal here. Garrison Sergeant, alright. Well, guess we can take that out too. Ooh, Lurcher's nice. Can we just win with like Pax Favor? Let's see. Kill this. Swing team. We probably can, huh? I guess Might of the Masses you might as well play then. So we kill this. Alright. They're like, you know what? Not even interested. Alright, so we're playing against aggro thingers again. Let's dump expensive things and bring in cheap things again. Yeah. I do wish we had more cheap things, but we don't. We're gonna have to make do with what we've got. Oh wait, alright, we're gonna do the Sound Dart again too. And yeah, I guess we probably play the Painter over at Bats, a better blocker. Alright. Okay. This is it. Because we just gotta survive. We can win if we can survive. This'll work. Wait, I think I kept a rock in there. Well, it doesn't matter with this hand, but I may want to swap that for the next one here. Okay, so we probably are going to go Recluse, I suppose. Still no play is really good news for us. Really good news. So let's drop the Recluse now. And probably drop a Painter next turn. We don't get undergrowth value, but I'm happy enough having a 2/3 on the board. I guess I could drop the Sprouting Renewal. It's nice having a little bit of versatility. It might be more important to us to be able to destroy a random artifact or enchantment than being able to randomly pump with Menace late game. Well, that's good news for us, because we can block that. Take heart is my guess, but no. No take heart. I mean, obviously we weren't going to play around take heart. Okay. Iron Shell Beetle. Well, that one's pretty nice, actually. We know they have Sure Strike, though. I think I'm just going to cast a Painter and pass. Like I said, better use of mana. Not that that really matters, but the Beetle pumping the Recluse, I feel like doesn't protect me against the Sure Strike, and it doesn't make the best use of mana. So I think we're probably getting Sure Stricken here, which we'll live with. And we'll probably drop a Lurcher. Okay. So we go Gate, attack for 2, drop the Lurcher, and pass. So we got a Hill Giant. Hard to cast Hill Giant. That's okay. Not a big deal. No tax. Okay. Oh, well, that's a good one. Guess we'll go Beetle. Yeah. And we'll spread the pumps here. So we might. Alright, I'm ready to do the renewal. I guess we can actually leave up Necrotic Wound too. Okay. Well, yeah, I guess we attack with everything. Kind of running out of gasoline now. Guess I could have just attacked with the painter now that I think about it. Yeah, might have been smarter. Oh. Just spreading the strength around. Mythic dude? No, invent. Well, less intimidated by that, but let's see what they get. They might have the Deafening Clarion, but that actually does not do enough here. Let's see what they got. Sworn Companions and Justice Strike. So get some Lifelinkers and kill our bigger Spore Worm. That makes sense. That buys you some time. Going to 1. Jeez. They have the Direct Current too. Not to be overlooked here. But I feel like they got a Justice Strike. That makes sense. We have Find Finality as well. And actually, Find Finality straight up wins right now. Because we've got the... Or Ritual of Soot wins too, even though we lose a couple of our guys. Yeah, we can... Do we want to block that? Let's see. I guess not. Well, it cancels out my attack. But they had to discard... no, I think we take it. Oh, beautiful. Can we kill you? I think so. Kill this. Okay, cool. Getting lucky here. Pretty happy. Just getting these victories. We'll see you round 3. Round 3. Managed to beat 2 aggro decks. Yeah, we can keep this. Rock Charge is a little bit awkward, but look, we can... Well, we'll just get rid of it. Bring our Crawl Swarm back after it dies. Okay. Aggro number 3. Aggro for days. Okay. Well, Ritual of Soot's looking better. Selesnya Guildgate would have been pretty good there. There's no way we're playing against mono white, is there? That would be kind of crazy. Don't see that all too often, do we? Right now, Ritual of Soot, not enough value, so okay, good. I was worried, but we got enough value now. We'll take our sort of 3-for-1. And they get a lifelink token, but we'll allow it. No plays is good news. And there's our Selesnya Guildgate. But we want to drop the Crawl Swarm here. So dropping Crawl Swarm. And next turn we can go... Guess we can't Guildgate equip plus Price of Fame. Unless maybe they'll drop a legend here. Maybe we'll get lucky and they'll drop a big legend like Aurelia. Okay, so I think we upkeep Price of Fame that so we can get our Surveil going early. Because it's going to be the play here. Gates and stuff and things. Yeah, we don't need... We've got 3 gates already. We're good. Let's draw something more relevant. Another land. Well, don't really need that. Uh-oh. So I don't have the mana to ditch plus replay, so we'll probably just play the Rock Charger for now. Could swap the Recluse for a Crawl Swarm. Not a terrible idea. Okay. I think we'll do that. Sets us a little bit behind, but... Yeah, I guess we take 4. Odd deck. 3-color aggro. Oh, Demotion doing something? That's too bad. Well, maybe we drop the Recluse then. Maybe I should have just equipped last turn and played the Recluse. Yeah, you know what? We probably didn't need the Crawl Swarm anyway. It probably made more sense to do it like this. Yep, we'll pay the 4 life again. It's a good draw. Technically, yeah, we've got the mana to do Ditch Shade plus play Crawl Swarm, so we'll probably do that. Ooh, Painter. So 5, 9, 10, still short of lethal, so we'll just get in with these two. Guess I should have equipped the Crawl Swarm so I had a third blocker. That would have made sense, actually. But I guess we'll just re-equip here instead. Could have gotten some extra, because this, I keep forgetting of all the, could have had Vigilance too. I mean, we've got ample lethal, so it doesn't really matter there, but alright. Some more aggro, which means back to the same game plan we've been sideboarding into every match here. I definitely don't like to splash still, so we'll get rid of that plan. God, bats are not great here though. How many things can we deal with vapors? We basically just saw. No, we saw enough where it's probably justifiable. Just bring in more board wipes, yeah. And then this dude, and then the silent dart probably, and then we got to make some cuts. So it's probably more late game stuff like this. I like the crawl swarm less too, because it just does not block well. But I mean, I like evasion, but we win late. So let's just focus on doing that somehow. Really dislike the bats, but I think we're going to cut down on curve here. 13 creature. I mean, it's not a lot of creatures. That's the problem. It just really makes this stuff a lot worse, which I don't like. All right, I think I'm ditching Pax Favor then, because we need to have a reasonable amount of creatures, or it's bad news. Okay. It honestly probably makes more sense to go like Siege Worm instead, just so we can actually block. Even though it's more expensive technically. Ugh. Yeah. All right. This is it. This is as quick as quick as we can get. Which is say not that quick. All right. I mean, it's a keep. It does something ideally. It's actually a pretty good draw. Basically, anything that's not a land at this point is a pretty good draw. Harpooner. Lich, pretty good. So we're gonna stay busy starting turn 3. That's good. Jeez. 3-color aggro. Paying off. Okay. Iron Shell Beetle, not bad. Let's go land Gorgon. Actually, I think Sprouting Renewal probably makes more sense here. I mean, technically it's convocable, but I think I like it more because... why do I like it more? I'm not sure, actually. Alright, Parhelion Patrol is gonna be a problem. Necrotic Wound, well... Okay, play the Painter. Alright, so they get in, they attack us for 1 billion, we can't block. One card left, but we're in a pretty tough board state, no doubt about it. Deadweight's pretty good, actually. We probably need to go... Deadweight here. And then Gorgon. I guess we'll leave up Necrotic Wound. If we can survive, we're okay. If we can weather this storm, I like our odds. But we gotta weather a storm here. It's a pretty easy trade, I think. Okay. Ritual of Soot. That's pretty good, actually, but I don't see the rush yet. We're still looking pretty solid. Suppose I could attack with the knight, but we won't. Guess if they have Flower Flourish, we're in trouble. I think we're gonna go for the ritual here. Ooh. Price of Fame, probably what we want, actually. It deals with the problems that we can't deal with later. So let's ritual here. Get that clutter off the board. Not dying of flower here. I won't allow it. Okay. Mephitic Vapors. It's pretty cool, actually. Do we need it? It's okay here. It's not great. Is it opponent only? I wish. I think we just take the Centipede. I like it more. So let's go Beetle. Pump the Painter. Get in there. Drop the Centipede. Pass. All right. Okay. So we'll put it on here. Why not? A lot of gates. Take that one, I guess. Well, I think we're sitting pretty good to basically deal with everything removal spells here. All right. Well, ended up winning the draft with this deck. All right, I'm pretty surprised. I was not expecting a victory, especially given that we played what I would expect to be the worst matchup 3 matches in a row. But maybe that's not true. I mean, we have the board wipes, so that was what was supposed to protect us against aggro. But even with the board wipes, we just did not have a lot going on early, which is pretty problematic when it comes to aggro decks. But in the end, Ritual of Soot and Fine Finality got us exactly what we needed in the matches, and Underrealm Lich played actually really well. I was really impressed with the card. So cool. Hope you enjoyed it. It was fun to play. We'll see you for the next one.